Good morning, I'm Charles Lejano. This is One News Now. DFA Secretary Locsin says his agency will conduct a swift and thorough investigation into the maltreatment case of recently recalled Philippine Ambassador to Brazil, Marichu Mauro. Locsin says he will first seek permission from the Office of the President before proceeding with the probe. For now, he assures the public that the DFA's response to the matter will be, quote, severe to the fullest extent of the law. He explained that diplomats are held to an even higher standard compared to other public officials. Mauro has been instructed to go home immediately to explain the maltreatment of her service staff, which was caught in video footage that was made public by Brazilian media. Brazilian journalist Fabiano Andrade reveals that they received several reports of maltreatment and physical abuse among embassy workers in Brazil. This prompted them to start their probe, which eventually led to Mauro's exposition.
We had access to the CCTV images of the official residence, and we were horrified by what we saw. It is inhumane and a very cruel treatment. It is nothing like the job a diplomat is expected to do.
The Office of the Ombudsman has ordered the 6-month preventive suspension of 8 ranking Philhealth officials. This is still in line with the alleged anomalous implementation of the Interim Reimbursement Mechanism or IRM program. Ordered suspended for 6 months without pay were Executive Vice President and COO Arnel De Jesus, SVP on Fund Management Renato Limsiaco, SVP on Health Finance Policy Israel Pargas, and NCR Regional Vice President Gregorio Rulloda. The same goes for Benefits Administration Section Head Imelda Trinidad de Vera Pe, PRO NCR Central Branch Manager Lolita Tulyao, Fiscal Examiner Gemma Sibucaol, and Fiscal Controller Lailani Padua. The Ombudsman says the evidence of guilt against the respondent Philhealth officials appears to be strong. Philhealth President and Chief Executive Officer Dante Gierran was directed to implement the suspension order. But if it were up to Philippine Red Cross Chairman and Senator Dick Gordon, Gierran himself should step down from office. He can't handle settling the testing fees owed by Philhealth to the PRC. In an interview with the One News' The Chiefs, Gordon surmised that Gierran is being overly cautious in paying the state insurer's debt to Red Cross. The senator says Gierran might be scared of possibly being subjected to future investigations relating to the release of Philhealth funds. Recall that after several demands, Philhealth paid 500 million pesos out of its 1.1 billion peso debt to Red Cross.
The law says they must pay. If they do not pay, then change him. If he cannot handle it, change him. Hindi naman tayo nagbibilit eh. If they want to test elsewhere, sinasabi ni Secretary Roque, oh, kaya namin ibigay sa private sector. All right. Sige, ibigay nyo na.
The tropical cyclone set to be named Rolly has intensified into tropical storm category. At 3 a.m. today, the tropical storm was last spotted inching closer to the eastern portion of Central Luzon. It is expected to enter the Philippine area of responsibility anytime within the day. But for now, the tropical storm has yet to affect any part of the country. However, Pag-asa is warning of a new low-pressure area over 2,000 kilometers east of Mindanao. The State Weather Bureau forecasts that it will enter the PAR in the coming days. We can still expect generally fair weather today, though, except for portions of northern Luzon and parts of Caraga and Davao regions. These areas will experience cloudy skies and scattered rain showers due to the northeasterly surface wind flow and the intertropical convergence zone. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. President Duterte paid respects to his departed parents last night, hours before cemetery gates closed. To tell us more about this, we have live Gem Avancenia reporting from Davao City. Gem, good morning. What do you have for us?
Charles, at exactly 6:45 last night, President Rodrigo Duterte arrived at Roman Catholic Cemetery here in Davao City to visit the tomb of his parents. With him were Hanilet Avancenia, his common law wife, and Senador Bongo. It's been the president's custom to visit his parents every All Souls Day. Thus, he made sure he could visit them at least a few hours before the cemeteries close its gates from visitors this undas season. After offering flowers and prayers, Duterte stayed and chatted with Go and Avancenia for almost an hour. He left the cemetery at 7:45. We were not allowed to interview the president due to health protocols, but according to Senator Bongo, Duterte mentioned that he was so disappointed with Philippine Ambassador Marichu Mauro, who was seen in a CCTV maltreating a Filipino maid. The former presidential aide confirmed that the chief executive already gave a go signal to investigate Mauro. The 51-year-old household staff she was caught on video maltreating is already here in the Philippines and will be assisted by the government, according to Go. Charles, Senator Go added that the formal communications or memo for Foreign Affairs Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin to start investigating Mauro will be released soon. Charles?
Thank you, Jem Avancenia, reporting live from Davao City. 4 more routes will be open for traditional jeepneys in Metro Manila starting tomorrow. That includes Parang to Recto, Parang to Stop and Shop via Aurora, Recto to SSS Village via Aurora and España, and Libertad to Pinabarilan. About 507 traditional jeepneys will be allowed to ply these additional routes starting tomorrow, October 30. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.